Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. I hope you enjoy the video.
Title: My life fell apart. Caught my wife cheating with a younger guy. Hey Hedge Chifeng. I'm Andrew, and I'm here to share a story that rocked my world. Strap in, because this roller coaster of emotions is about to take you for a ride. So, picture this. I'm 36, happily married to my wife, Ava, or so I thought. We've been together for a decade, through thick and thin. Little did I know, our seemingly perfect life was about to crumble like a house of cards. It all started innocently enough. I noticed Ava spending more time at work. You know, those late nights she claimed were due to projects and deadlines. But deep down, a nagging feeling gnawed at me, like something wasn't right. Fast forward to a few weeks ago, and I stumble upon something that shattered my world. I was going through Ava's phone, I know, invasion of privacy, but hear me out, when I stumbled upon some suspicious messages. The sender? None other than her co-worker, Jake, a guy 9 years younger than me. At first, I dismissed it as harmless banter, but the more I scrolled, the more my heart sank. Flirty texts, suggestive emojis, you name it, they had it. My mind raced, and before I knew it, I found myself driving to Ava's office, consumed by a mix of anger, betrayal, and confusion. What I saw next will haunt me forever. Peering through the window, I caught Ava and Jake in a compromising position. My heart stopped as I watched the woman I loved, my wife, being intimate with someone else, someone younger, someone who wasn't me. I felt like I was in a daze, like I was living a nightmare. The pain was palpable, suffocating almost. The betrayal cut deep, leaving me reeling with questions that begged for answers. How could she do this to me? What did I do wrong? Was our entire relationship a lie? But amidst the pain, there was clarity. I realized I deserved better, that I deserved someone who would cherish and respect me. So, I confronted Ava then and there, my voice shaking with a mix of anger and hurt. She tried to explain, to apologize, but the damage was done. In the aftermath, I found myself grappling with a whirlwind of emotions. Anger, sadness, betrayal, but also a glimmer of hope. Hope for a new beginning, a chance to rebuild and rediscover myself. So, here I am, Reddit fam, pouring my heart out to you. They say time heals all wounds, and maybe they're right. But for now, I'm taking it one day at a time, navigating the highs and lows of life after betrayal. If you're going through something similar, know that you're not alone. Reach out, seek support, and remember, you're worthy of love and respect. And to Ava, wherever she may be, I hope she finds the happiness she was searching for, even if it wasn't with me. Thanks for listening, Reddit. Stay strong, and remember, there's light at the end of even the darkest tunnels. Andrew.
Title: My Journey from Harassment to Justice, Exposing My Boss at the Law Firm. Hey Hedge. I'm Kate, and I'm here to share a story that changed my life forever. It's a roller coaster ride filled with twists, turns, and ultimately triumph. So buckle up, because this is going to be one heck of a ride. Let me set the scene. I'm a young lawyer working at a prestigious law firm. Sounds like a dream come true, right? Well, not exactly. You see, behind the polished facade, there lurked a dark reality. One of harassment, manipulation, and abuse of power. It all started innocently enough. My boss, let's call him Mr. Smith, seemed charming and professional at first. But as time went on, his behavior took a sinister turn. Inappropriate comments, unwanted advances, you name it, he did it. And I, like so many others, felt powerless to stop it. At first, I brushed it off, chalking it up to the boys' club culture that permeated the legal profession. But as the harassment escalated, I knew I had to take action. So, armed with determination and a burning desire for justice, I set out to gather evidence against Mr. Smith. Now, gathering evidence wasn't easy. I had to be discreet, strategic, and above all, careful. I started documenting every interaction, saving emails, recording conversations, anything that could prove his wrongdoing. It was like playing a high-stakes game of cat and mouse, with my career and reputation on the line. But I refused to back down. I was on a mission, fueled by the belief that no one should have to endure harassment in the workplace. So I persevered, even when the odds seemed stacked against me. Finally, after months of careful planning and meticulous gathering of evidence, I had enough to bring Mr. Smith to justice. Armed with a mountain of proof, I approached the firm's HR department and laid out my case. The wheels of justice turned slowly, but turn they did. As the evidence stacked up against him, Mr. Smith's facade crumbled, revealing the predator lurking beneath. He was confronted with his actions and, ultimately, he faced the consequences. The feeling of vindication was overwhelming. I had stood up to a powerful man, exposed his wrongdoing, and paved the way for a safer, more equitable workplace for myself and others. It was a victory not just for me, but for anyone who had ever been silenced by harassment and abuse. But the journey didn't end there. In the aftermath, I found myself emboldened, empowered by the knowledge that I could make a difference. I became an advocate for workplace equality, speaking out against harassment and fighting for change. So here I am, Reddit, sharing my story with you. It's a story of courage, resilience, and the power of standing up for what's right. And if there's one thing I hope you take away from it, it's this. No matter how daunting the challenge, never underestimate the power of your voice. Thanks for listening, Reddit. Stay strong, stay vigilant, and never be afraid to speak truth to power. Kate. Title: The Pursuit of Justice, a tale of revenge and redemption. Hey there, Reddit. I've got a story for you that'll have you on the edge of your seat. It's a tale of betrayal, revenge, and the relentless pursuit of justice. So grab some popcorn and buckle up, because you're in for a wild ride. Meet Sarah, a 28-year-old artist with dreams as big as the sky. She had it all: a promising career, a loving fiancé, and a tight-knit group of friends. But one fateful night, her world came crashing down around her. It started with a knock on the door, a knock that would change everything. Standing on her doorstep was a police officer, his expression grim. He delivered the news no one wants to hear. Sarah's fiancé, David, had been killed in a hit-and-run accident. Devastated and consumed by grief, Sarah struggled to make sense of it all. But as the days turned into weeks, a gnawing suspicion began to take hold. Something didn't add up. David was a cautious driver, always obeying the rules of the road. So, how could he have been involved in a hit-and-run? Determined to uncover the truth, Sarah launched her own investigation. She combed through surveillance footage, interviewed witnesses, and pieced together the events of that fateful night. And what she discovered shook her to the core. It turned out that David's death wasn't an accident at all. It was murder. He had stumbled upon a dark secret, one that powerful people would kill to protect. And now, Sarah was determined to bring those responsible to justice. Armed with nothing but her wits and unwavering determination, Sarah embarked on a quest for revenge. She dug deep, uncovering a web of corruption that stretched far beyond what she could have imagined. And with each revelation, she drew closer to the truth. But the closer she got, the more dangerous things became. Sarah found herself being followed, her every move watched by shadowy figures lurking in the darkness. But she refused to back down. She had come too far to turn back now. Finally, after months of tireless investigation, Sarah had her breakthrough. She uncovered evidence linking a powerful businessman, Mark Reynolds, to David's murder. It was the break she had been waiting for, the key to bringing those responsible to justice. With her evidence in hand, Sarah went public, exposing Mark Reynolds and his cronies for the criminals they were. The media ate it up, turning Sarah into a hero overnight. But for her, it wasn't about fame or recognition. It was about seeking justice for the man she loved. In the end, justice prevailed. Mark Reynolds was arrested, his empire crumbling around him. And Sarah? Well, she emerged stronger than ever, a beacon of hope for those who had been wronged. So there you have it, Reddit. A story of revenge, redemption, and the power of never giving up. And if there's one thing you take away from this tale, let it be this. No matter how dark things may seem, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. Thanks for listening, Reddit. Stay vigilant, stay courageous, and never stop fighting for what's right.